Now, talking of deals, we've still got a few more cruises to tempt you with. My first cruise was with this company, Royal Caribbean, and I've cruised with them 4 times and always had a great experience. And this one is amazing at £949. Before we tell you about the itinerary, let's take you on board with Royal Caribbean.
So what's so great about this show tonight, Sean, is we've really got very different cruises, haven't we, for everybody?
We have.
Yeah, a really lovely selection. Because going on Royal Caribbean is a really unique experience, I think. I think their ships are absolutely kind of unique. They've got things like rock climbing walls in them, and golf courses, and so many activities, and they are huge, aren't they?
They are, and don't be daunted by some of the bigger ships. Sometimes you think, oh, they're going to be too busy, but no, there is so much space on board the larger ships.
Yes.
And what I know we've talked about this several times, but you can see the great thing about cruises is you're not just stuck in one place for your whole holiday. You get to see and experience and do so much, and you can pick and choose. You know, if you're with the family, your family might be out and about, at a port. You might decide to spend the day in the spa. You know,
exactly, absolutely. And the Rhapsody of the Seas, this particular ship, has had a huge refurbishment.
Yes,
she's got stunning panoramic windows, and is a really popular ship. She's gorgeous. Carries 2,500 guests, but really light and airy and beautiful.
Now, I do particularly love the itinerary on this one because we're flying you from Gatwick to Istanbul. You're transferred from the airport to a hotel for 1 night stay there.
That's right.
And I'll tell you what, Istanbul, I mean, it's
yeah, you can see
so
here
unusual.
from some of the pictures, there's a lot of things to see. The blue mosque that we saw a picture of at the beginning, I would say, is a must. And go down to the markets, do some haggling, soak up the atmosphere. You're going to absolutely love it. Great nightlife as well, and you have got a night in the hotel. So if you're not too jaded from your flight, I'd get out and about. And then on day 3, we're going to transfer you to the port, and your cruise will begin because you've got 10 nights cruising at that point. A day at sea to relax, and then on day 5 you're sailing into Ephesus and Kuzadazi in Turkey, where you need to go and see these amazing ancient ruins. I personally find ancient history really fascinating because when you're standing there you kind of get that quite eerie feeling of who was here hundreds and hundreds of years ago.
I love that amphitheatre we just saw.
Yeah, amazing. And if you think of what would have been going on there at the time, and obviously if you do a proper excursion, you're going to really benefit from the history, and you can go and visit the House of the Virgin Mary and so on. Day 6, we're off to Rhodes, which is 12 miles off the coast of Turkey.
I forgot to, just quickly though, we actually...
we go to Bodrum. Yes, we did. I beg your pardon. I was getting ahead of myself. Because, of course, we are sailing to Bodrum in Turkey as well, which is also really spectacular. Look at the coastline there. Absolutely gorgeous. And then after that, we are off to Rhodes. Which has got beautiful blue-green waters. You're on the Aegean Sea. It's a tropical paradise. The island features 35 beaches and loads of cultural and historic attractions. After that, day 7, we're then sailing into Santorini, which has got that kind of, after you've done Turkey and Rhodes and everything, now you've got that real little Greek island feel, exactly what you would expect, the whitewashed walls, the blue sky, the little beaches.
Everyone says it's really beautiful.
It is, it's really, really gorgeous. I've been there and you just never want to leave. It's very romantic and gorgeous. And then day 8, you are sailing to Athens. Like you said, this is a great itinerary, isn't it? This part of the world. It's very extensive. So in Athens, more sightseeing that should be done. The Parthenon on the Acropolis. You know, the fact these places are still standing is pretty amazing. The Temple of Zeus you can see there. The old Olympic Stadium. You know, the Greeks were pretty clever back in the day, weren't they?
They were.
Sort of creating civilization and stuff. So it's worth going to see these amazing sites. And Athens now, the whole infrastructure has really improved since they had the Olympics as well. Day 9, Mykonos.
Another place I love.
Yeah, I am going there actually mid-May with some girly friends, so hopefully it'll still be standing by the time you get there. But I can't wait to get there. It's supposed to be so fun. I've never been before, and beautiful.
It is. It's beautiful.
And the famous Min Wheels as well. I'm definitely going to visit those.
So it's got real charm to it.
Yeah, and then day 10, we're off to Crete, which I have been to. Stunning, beautiful beaches. If you can get to Knossos, do go and visit there. And that's the old Venetian harbour that you can see. You've then got a day at sea, and then, really nice, to round off your cruise, you sail back into Istanbul and you've got an overnight on board, which means you can end your holiday with a really special evening in Istanbul.
And although I expected Istanbul to be nice, it far exceeded my expectations, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I think for a lot of people it's not necessarily on the hit list, and then it's one of those places where they'll go and it's as kind of interesting as going to Barcelona or somewhere like that.
And again, if you are new to cruising, you have to do it. You know, while the prices are so good at this time of year.
Yeah.
You know, imagine, you know, being on these floating resorts with all of these great activities. You might not be interested in rock climbing. Don't worry, because there's a solarium. There's the beautiful restaurants and bars and chill out areas. There's great entertainment, and what we're saying, so not just nightly shows, but often there'll be musicians playing, or a piano bar where you can just sit and enjoy live music.
Yeah, and amazing childcare as well. I mean, really fantastic, especially on Royal Caribbean.
And if you enjoy food, the standard of food, there's the theatre, by the way, there's the shows, but the standard of food is outstanding.
Absolutely incredible. You will have some of the best meals that you've ever had. And I'm not being funny, but I've gone to some quite nice restaurants before, but you have meals on certain cruise lines where you're like, I will never forget that meal. And
nothing is too much trouble. You know, if you order a course and you're not keen on it, it will be changed like that. You know, it's brilliant. It really is. Anyway, let's show you what's included, because we have got an exclusive on this one, by the way. So it's exclusive to Planet Cruise. You've got return flights from Gatwick. We can also provide flights from most UK airports, of course, and we have got an alternative sailing available, which is on the 10th of June, which includes 2 nights stay in Istanbul from only £999 per person. But again, you know, Planet Cruise, they are specialists in not just cruises, but being able to make every holiday bespoke, and adding hotel stays and transfers, whatever you need, they will include those for you. But we are going to go live to the very, very busy call centre and speak to one of the cruise experts there, Chris. Are you there, Chris?
I'm here.
Hello, hello. Are we very busy, I'm gathering?
Always, always. We have some great deals on offer for you.
But I gather you're going to tell us about a deal that we don't know about. This is something that's just come in, is that right?
That's right, we like to surprise you.
We obviously know nothing about this one, do we, Gemma?
No,
so,
not a clue.
Enlighten us and our lovely viewers, if you can, Chris.
OK, so this one is the Cunard Queen Victoria. It's sailing on the 28th of May this year, and it's a 9-night fly cruise. Now, Cunard, they currently have their lead-in price. The inside price is $899 per person. We're going to be selling this to you for $699 per person, so it's a £200 saving.
Wow.
Right, so, Chris, just give me the details again. I need to jot this down in my diary. So what's the date?
It was the 28th of May.
28th of May.
On the Queen Victoria, so Cunard.
5-star Queen Victoria.
That's it, yep. And the inside is starting from only $699 per person.
$699. And how many nights was it?
9 nights.
9 nights.
Gosh, that's
now
fantastic.
You can fly from London Gatwick or Heathrow, and that's included in that price with the transfers. Manchester is only going to be a £25 per person supplement. To upgrade to a balcony, only $899, so just £200 extra, and you'll get a balcony for all those nice days. Now, I want to tell you something, Sean. Last week I came on the show and we looked at a P&O sailing on Oceania. Do you remember?
I do remember, yeah. We both do.
I don't know if you know this, but after the show, for the next 24 hours, we sold 10% of that ship just on that one phone call.
Seriously? Of the whole ship?
10% of it gone just from chatting about it.
And that's a big ship. I think the same's going to happen with the Cunard deal.
Yeah, that's a really good deal. Thank you so much. It's good to get it as it comes in, isn't it?
It is, but you know, we are going to advise, obviously, our viewers to call right now to get more information. It's a free phone number, isn't it, Chris?
That's right, yeah. Give us a call and we'll be happy to help.
Chris, thank you so much. I quite like these surprises.
I like them, I know.
Thank you, Chris. We will speak to you very soon live on the show. But we urge our viewers to give us a call right now to get more information. And as ever, the call centre open till 11 o'clock at night and 8 o'clock first thing in the morning.